Welcome back to the Metronome Madness League, and we are closing out the season here. We have the Clemson Incineroars versus the Growlithe Pack. Both teams are on their last game. Incineroars trying to go up 4-2 to get a strong record at the end of the season here, while the Growlithe Pack, they have a losing record right now, 2-3, trying to even it out and maybe have a chance at the playoffs. We'll see what happens. The Bolton gonna go first here. There we go. It uses a Cotton Guard. Gonna raise its defenses up there. Not a bad idea. This Bolton can be very dangerous for the artillery. It's gonna go ahead and make its move, and it's gonna use Expanding Force, Psychic type move. Interesting. How much damage is that gonna do? Actually, a decent amount of damage, about a third of Bolton's health. That was a good move by the artillery. Great start. Here comes the Bolton now using Twister. Growlithe Pack has to remember the defense increase on the artillery, so they have to plan to use special moves. It looks like they're doing just that. Oh my goodness, what a hit. Bolton taking a lot of damage there. It's getting it closer to the danger zone. Here comes the Bolton now with the present. That could help or hurt it. Let's see, it does do damage, actually a decent amount of damage with the present there. Artillery still looking good though, as it uses Power Up Punch. That's gonna have to get through the defenses. Doesn't do much, but it does raise artillery's attack. So it's twofold. It does damage and it helps out the Growlithe Pack, or at least the artillery at the moment. Here comes the Razor Shell coming from the Bolton, and not very effective, of course, because it's a water type move against a water type Pokemon, but it will lower its defenses. They'll have to remember that in the future. Oh my goodness, Misty Explosion. Artillery's just gonna blow itself up here. Don't know if it needed to, but it is enough to take out the Bolton, so that is it. One Pokemon down for each team, and I don't know about the tactic there. I felt like artillery would have been able to take out the Bolton without blowing itself up, but there it goes. Now we're gonna have the Appleton come out for the Incineroars, while you have Dreadnought on the Growlithe Pack. Two large Pokemon going head to head against each other. Here comes the Dreadnought with his jaw, and it's gonna use a Pluck. That is super effective. Good move to use against the Grass Dragon type. And here we go. Appleton. Oh, gonna try and retaliate with Guillotine. That doesn't work out though. We've seen those one-hit KO moves. Try and try again. They rarely hit, but when they do, what an exciting time it is. Here comes the Hail. And that's going to do damage to both sides of the field, actually. Neither one of these Pokemon are ice types, so they will get hit by the hail, and it will damage them. The Razor Shell coming from the Incineroars again. Once again, that is, it's going to be neutral. It's not very effective. Dreadnought is part rock type, but still doesn't do a lot of damage, as the hail does its damage at the end of the turn here. And here we go, Dreadnought going again. And it's going to go with a Worry Seed. Of course, that's going to give the Appleton Insomnia and get rid of its Thick Fat. So Thick Fat allowed it to kind of resist those moves, like Ice and Fire type moves. We'll see if Dreadnought plans on doing that. Ice would be perfect from the Growlithe Pack right now. That would be 4 times effective against this Dragon Grass Pokemon here. So maybe that's what they have up their sleeve. Plus it's in the hail. And nope, it uses Whirlpool instead. That is stab, but not very effective. Yeah, it barely does any damage. It does trap it in a Vortex though, so that can come in handy. Here comes the Thunderbolt. That's going to be super effective. And oh my goodness, Dreadnought in the danger zone. What a man, it's paralyzed. That is it. Oh my. It looks like Appleton's on top of the battle now as it takes damage from the Whirlpool. Wow, one move, and what a good move it was. It was super effective, did a lot of damage, and if anything, the Hail's gonna take out the Dreadnought here. There goes the Fell Stinger. And oh, that takes out the Dreadnought, so it's gonna actually raise the attack stat of the Appleton. You rarely see Fell Stinger work in Metronome Madness, but it did that time, as he actually knocks out a Pokemon with it. Good move by the Incineroars. Growlithe Pack only have one Pokemon left, and they have to make it count. It's going to be the Toxicroak. Here we go. Toxicroak gonna go first here. It uses Razor Shell. That's the third time we've seen that move in this battle alone. And it's not very effective against the Appleton. So bad move. Here comes the Sacred Sword. That's going to be resisted as well. But it does have that attack buff. And it does a decent amount of damage. Despite the resistance to it. And here we go. Toxicroak gonna go again. And it uses a Healing Wish. That would have knocked out the Toxicroak, actually, but it's the last Pokemon on the Growlithe Pack's team, so it doesn't work out. The Flying Press is going to be super effective, and Toxicroak goes down. The Incineroars come away with the win.